Hello, beautiful people. I welcome you back to the Boston Sports and Shows channel once again. It's another epic clash between Chelsea and Manchester City, and I urge you to stick around with me, watch this together. So the lineups are out. Confirmation of the lineups are also out, and we have for Chelsea who are playing at home. Robert Sanchez is between the sticks. Cucurella is at the number 3 position. We have Jorel Hato, Wesley Fofana, Malo Gusto playing at right back for Chelsea. Then we have Andre Santos and Moises Caicedo starting in the defensive midfield role. Behind the striker, we have Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, and Esteval Willian. Then leading the attack, we have João Pedro. For Manchester City, who will be playing catch-up to Arsenal, we have Donnarumma in both, Nico O'Reilly, Matheus Nunes, Kosanov, and Maggie completing the defense. It is a 4-1-4-1 formation. Rodri is playing the defensive midfield role. We have Jeremy Doku, Bernardo Silva, we have Ryan Cherki and Antoine Semenyo. Behind the striker, who is, of course, Erling Haaland. I want you to smack a like button for me, hit the notification bell, share the link. If you are new, do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel at all. So here we have, that is Erling Haaland in our pictures. Erling Haaland. So that is the anthem of Chelsea ringing. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. We can shine all the time. You're welcome any day. Blue is the color. Football is the game. So the players are set, and here we go. The match has just started. It is Manchester City that get us underway in the game for now. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. Actually, your score prediction. Where do you think the match should go? Let us keep this place busy throughout the match. Manchester City in possession, and beautiful. The flag is up. It is a throw into Manchester City. Chelsea rather. Ball goes to Wesley Fofana. Roll back to Robert Sanchez. Manchester City pressing very high up at the pitch as usual. It is a throw into Chelsea. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. This is the Boston Sports and Shows. Busy here. Once again, for those of you who are just joining me, this is the Boston Sports and Shows channel, and it is a live watch along of Chelsea versus Manchester City. Arsenal have lost their match during this weekend, and so if Manchester City can defeat Chelsea, they have a match against Arsenal. They can win that match and also win their match in hand. Then it means that the title is going to take a twist. So I want to see your thoughts as a Chelsea fan, as a true Chelsea fan. Where do you want the scoreline to be? Do you want Chelsea to win this match, or you want Manchester City to win so that they can close the gap on Arsenal? I want to see your thoughts on that, seriously. I want you to be frank with me. So it is Manchester City still in possession. A long one forward. Erling Haaland chases. Wesley Fofana. Well, Erling Haaland holds the ball. Well, he's able to nick it off Wesley Fofana. And so possession is straight back to Manchester City. Bernardo Silva on the far left. Nico O'Reilly, informed player, one of the informed players. Chelsea are defending very, very deep at the moment. Ryan Cherki with a beautiful touch. Rodri. Well, City. Well, that is Marco Kurela. Marco Kurela is able to put that one over the touchline for a corner kick. A corner kick. Antoine Semenyo is running over to take that one for Manchester City. Let me see your thought in the comment section. Corner kick, first corner kick of the game goes to Manchester City. Let me see your thought in the comment section and your score prediction. Rancheki is up on his feet. Looks to be fit to continue. Bernardo Silva takes the corner kick shot. Ball back to Bernardo Silva. Chelsea are defending very deep at the moment. Beautiful one into the far post. Matheus Nunes, Magei. That was close. That was close. That was close. Manchester City are back pressing Chelsea again in the final third. Antoine Semenyo on the far right has Marco Kurela to beat. Antoine Semenyo still has the ball. Gives it to Bernardo Silva. Ball goes straight to Kusanov. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell. It's the Boss Time Sports and Show channel giving you update, keeping you updated on this match. Chelsea versus Manchester City. 5 games played head to head. Chelsea has not won a single one. 4 wins for Manchester City, 1 draw and 0 win for Chelsea. Robert Sanchez plays in a long one that goes straight back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma rolls it back to Matheus Nunes. Manchester City win probability 33 for Chelsea, 41 for Manchester City. And so clearly Manchester City are favorites to win this match. But you as a Chelsea fan or Manchester City fan, where do you want this match to go? More especially for the Chelsea fan. Beautiful tackle from Caicedo. And here is Chelsea going Cole Palmer, 3-on-2. Pedro Neto there gives it to João Pedro. Cole Palmer to the boost, a shot! Well. Goalkeeper was there to block that ball. So that was side netting from Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer was urged by the fans to shoot. He did. And that ball hit the side net. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. Moses Caicedo squares this one to Robert Sanchez. Wesley Fofana gives it to Jorel Hato. Jorel Hato sends a good one forward, but then Estevan Willian was unable to control that. That is Enzo Fernandez in our pictures. Looks like he's serving some sort of punishment from the club. And so he's not included in today's game. Throw into Chelsea. 7 minutes played. It is still Chelsea 0, Manchester City 0. Where do you want this match to go? As a Chelsea fan, do you want Chelsea to win this match so we can boost our chances of qualifying for the Champions League? Or you want Manchester City to win this match so that they will close the gap on Arsenal? I want to see your thoughts. That was a foul on Marco Kurela, and the free kick has been taken. And Fofana just misplaced a pass there. 8 minutes played. It is still 0-0 at Stamford Bridge. McGehee. Marco Cucurella wins a throw-in for Chelsea. And he effects it quickly. Jorel had to. Jorel had to place a beautiful. Well, that was a misplaced pass from Cole Palmer, and so it is a throw-in the final third for Manchester City, actually. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. In the Ball Style Sports and Show channel, I want to see your thoughts in the comment. Neto sends a beautiful one to Cole Palmer. That was intercepted. And Chelsea, a shot from João Pedro. Chelsea wins a corner. Chelsea wins a corner kick. That was a beautiful opportunity for João Pedro. That was a timely interception from Manchester City to put that one over the line from Rodri. Corner kick. Neto placing a long one, and that goes straight to Manchester City. Chelsea wrestle possession. Fans are urging Chelsea to shoot from distance. Cole Palmer. Malo Gusto has the ball. Gives it to Pedro Neto. On the far left. Moises Caicedo. Jorel Hatu. Malo Gusto. Moises Caicedo leaves this one into the area. Cole Palmer. A shot. And that was the deflection. The deflection took the power out of the shot, and so Donnarumma has no problem with that. Chelsea back in possession. Having some good spell of possession at the moment, and that was a foul on Cole Palmer. Rodri pulling the shirt of Cole Palmer there. That should have been a yellow card on any day. I think referee thought it's too early in the game. Free kick to Chelsea. It's quite some distance from Paul. Pedro Neto scoops this one into the box, and that goes over the line for a goal kick. It's a waste. I must see. Chelsea on the attack again. João Pedro on the far left. João Pedro, what can he do? Still has the ball, weighing up his options. João Pedro on the edge. He sends it back to Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo found it difficult, but he's able to control it. Gives it to Jorel Hatu. Moises Caicedo. Robert Sanchez. Santos misplaced the pass here. Cole Palmer wrestles possession. And we have a throw into Chelsea. Estevan Willian rather caught in offside position. Estava Willian goes into the referee's book. I think for decency, Donnarumma has the ball. Gives it to Kusanov. Well, things are cleared by Fofana. And so it is a throw-in. Quickly taken. Rodri. Manchester City and Chelsea are pressing very high up the pitch at the moment. Nico O'Reilly surges forward. Here he goes. Still going. Gives it to Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku against Malo Gusto. Beat his man. Rodri. Manchester City has possession. Kusanov. Back to Gehi. Chelsea has every single man behind the ball at the moment. Antoine Semenyo. Chelsea are not in a hurry at all to step out of their shells. Manchester City. Magehi gives it to Nico O'Reilly. Now to Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku attacking, taking on Malo Gusto. Erling Haaland headed out and it's been played squared back to Donnarumma from the Chelsea half. Manchester City will build slowly again from the back. Possession is 62 for Manchester City, 38 for Chelsea. So clearly, you can see that Manchester City is doing all the play at the moment. That was a misplaced pass there from Rodri. And so it is a throw-in to Chelsea, 15 minutes played. Robert Sanchez. Oh. That is Moises Caicedo giving possession away there. But then we have a misplaced pass from him, Jeremy Doku. It is a goal kick to Chelsea. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. If you are new to the channel, do not hesitate to subscribe. This is the Boss Time Sports and Shows channel. We do football here, the previews, the reviews, the analysis. And so this is the right place for you. Do not hesitate to subscribe at all. We have a goal. We have a goal. It is Manchester City who has scored a goal. And I will confirm that to you right now. Well, we have a goal. Is it Chelsea? Well, it is Cucurella who scored the goal, but then the flag is up. The flag is up. Cucurella scores a goal, but then the flag is up, and so it is offside. Marc Cucurella was caught offside. For sure, VAR is going to look at this. It is very, very close. It is tight, I must say. It is tight. It is tight. Well, we are going to see what VAR will say. It looks very, very tight. That was a beautiful goal by all standard, well taken by Marc Cucurella. So, what is VAR has confirmed that it is offside, and so we are back. And it is Manchester City who has possession. Now attacking. Beautiful opportunity. Jeremy Doku in the box and nicks the ball off Jeremy Doku. Fofana with a beautiful touch from him to nick that ball off Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku squares it up to O'Reilly. A shot and Estava Willian Andre Santos blocks the shot from going into the danger area. Corner kick to Manchester City. 18 minutes played. 18 minutes played. It is still Chelsea 0, Manchester City 0. First corner kick, second corner kick to Manchester City. 1 for Chelsea, 2 for Manchester City. Corner kick taking shot. Ryan Cherki. Bernardo Silva with a shot. Been blocked by Moises Caicedo. Manchester City, Rodri with that ball. Long one from Matheus Nunes. Spreading play to Jeremy Doku. Ryan Cherki. Chelsea has every single man behind the ball at the moment. Ryan Cherki. Chelsea make possession of. It is Cole Palmer. Well, both referee and Chelsea player are down on the deck. Referee says play on a long one forward to João Pedro. Can he get it? Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has it. He's able to control it. Still searching forward. It's in the box. Referee says, go! Donnarumma. Donnarumma was asked a question there, a big one for that matter, and he was able to answer. That's a powerful shot. Donnarumma stopped that going into the net. Corner kick to Chelsea. Taking shot. Cole Palmer. Malo Gusto. João Pedro. And offside. The flag is up against Marco Kurela. This is the second time Marco Kurela has been caught offside. So that is confirmation of the offside from which Marco Kurela scored. Only a small part of him that was caught offside. So it was really close. The game looks very balanced at the moment. Chelsea are attacking Manchester City at any given opportunity they get. But then it looks like they are playing with a game plan, very cautious. Maggie surging forward, scratch it back to Kusanov, to Rodri. Manchester City are in position. Jeremy Doku drifting into the middle of the park. Nico O'Reilly, very top with speed. Jeremy Doku gets possession back. Maggie. Look at where Maggie is found on the pitch. In the final third of Chelsea. This is not a set piece. Long one forward and headed out. Marco Kurela clears the danger. João Pedro. And Matheus Nunes has been fouled. Free kick to Manchester City. Free kick quickly taken. 21 minutes played. It is still Chelsea 0, Manchester City 0. Long one to Jeremy Doku again. Switch off play to the far left. And he attacks. Malo Gusto has Doku to attack. Ah! Shot. 2 shots in succession. Chelsea has to be at the top of their defending to be able to stop that. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It is a free kick to Chelsea. Cole Palmer tried to take it very quick, but then it didn't happen. Now free kick has been taken. Jorel Hatu, Wesley Fofana. Estevao Willian. Estevao Willian still has the ball. Or loses possession. He was hand down by 3 of Manchester City players. Haaland and Chelsea are able to nick the ball off him. Manchester City squares the ball back to Donnarumma. Beautiful game standard we are seeing. 23 minutes play. It is still Chelsea 0, Manchester City 0 at Stamford Bridge. Remember, in the last 5 games between the two teams, Manchester City has won 4, 1 draw, 0 wins for Chelsea. So where will this one go? And as a Chelsea fan, where will you want this one to go? Would you love Chelsea to win? Or you would want Manchester City to win so that they can close the gap on the rivals, London rivals, Arsenal? Chelsea, Cole Palmer, Malo Gusto, squares it to Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez plays in a long one. Of course, to no one in particular. Robert Sanchez plays this one to no one in particular. And so Donnarumma has to step up the pitch to square it back to Jeremy Doku, who attack on the far left. He's attacking. Has Malo Gusto to beat. Jeremy Doku to Magehi. Gehi looks to be stepping very high up the pitch. I don't know what Tatis Guardiola is playing today. Kusanov to Gehi. Manchester City playing short passes at the moment, and they are playing them in the Chelsea area, in the Chelsea half. Chelsea has every single man behind the ball at the moment. Match is being played in the Chelsea half. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. Jeremy Doku sends a very beautiful one, but then the Achilles of LA Haaland stopped the ball. But then Manchester City are back in possession. Antoine Semenyo has Marco Cucurella to beat. And Chelsea wrestles possession. Possession is quickly given back to Manchester City. Matthias Nunes. Back to Antoine Semenyo, who is playing very wide today on the far right. Manchester City look to be playing a 4-1-4-1 formation. And Antoine Semenyo is found in that 4 line behind Erling Haaland. Antoine Semenyo has the ball again. Ryan Cherki lifts this one to the far post and to no one in particular, and so it is a goal kick to Chelsea. Remember, Arsenal has lost their match over the weekend, and so if Manchester City wins today, they will close the gap to 6 points. Meanwhile, they have a game against Arsenal next week. And then they also have a game in hand against Crystal Palace. Chelsea attack. Estevao Willian was caught offside. Estevao Willian caught offside. This is the Boston Sports and Shows channel. If you are new to the channel, that is Frank Lampard in our pictures with all smiles. Ah, that's beautiful. So this is the Boston Sports and Shows channel. If you are new to the channel, do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel. Smack a like button for me. Manchester City. Maggie gives it to Kusanov. Matthias Nunes. Ryan Cherki. Matthias. Oh. Chelsea to Caicedo. Chelsea are looking to be up for it today. Well, Caicedo has lost possession in the middle of the park, and so this is Jeremy Doku attacking. Jeremy Doku is down in the box. Referee says play on. Nico O'Reilly was caught player. Referee has spared him this time. No yellow card. Free kick to Chelsea, and Chelsea has taken it quickly. Robert Sanchez. Why are Chelsea players giving this ball to Robert Sanchez when Manchester City is pressing very high? A long one forward to and Donnarumma just played safe. Play safe. There is no time at all. And he played this one over the line for a throw in to Chelsea in the final third of Manchester City. Remember, Chelsea doesn't do long throws. And so quickly it has been taken short. Wesley Fofana, Jorel Hatu, Marco Kurela, back to Jorel Hatu, Wesley Fofana, Malo Gusto. Long one. I like this midfield splitting pass from Chelsea to João Pedro. João Pedro nearly lost possession there. But then Chelsea are keeping possession very beautifully, I must say. Matthias Nunes head this one out. Chelsea get back in possession. Wesley Fofana. Short passes. Oh, Moises Caicedo to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer lost possession. Oh, Rodri gave that one away and Chelsea to Gusto and shot! Oh, that was very impressive from Chelsea. It was very, very close. Brilliant, amazing movement from João Pedro there. But then he couldn't put that on target. Maggie, he does well to shell the ball there. Malo Gusto at the end of a foul from Jeremy Doku. Referee whistles for an infringement. 30 minutes played so far. Oh, that's painful. Jeremy Doku stepping right on the foot of. Now we have Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto still keeping possession. Oh, I love that. I love that from Pedro Neto. Well. That was a beautiful back heel nutmeg from Pedro Neto. A crossing from Pedro Neto again, headed. Donnarumma punches. Ball is still in play. Donnarumma punches again. Cole Palmer. Squares it to Pedro Neto. What do we have? And the flag is up. The flag is up. It is offside and a free kick to Manchester City. Chelsea are beginning to cause some troubles for Manchester City. Donnarumma there in our pictures doesn't look happy at all. Smack a like button for me. Hit the notification bell. Share the link. I want to see it also in the comment section. "31 minutes played. It is still 0-0 at Stamford Bridge. Ryan Cherki, Jeremy Doku. A long one forward for Erling Haaland. But Robert Sanchez was there to pick it up. Rolls it quickly to Moises Caicedo. Marco Kurela with a one over the top for Pedro Neto there, but he couldn't reach it. So I can see Liam Rosinier saying that was close. That was very close. We have played over half an hour in this match, and I think game has been balanced so far. Chelsea have had their own attacks. Manchester City have had their own attacks. But then I can tell you that Erling Haaland is missing in action at the moment. I've not seen a lot from him. I've seen Jeremy Doku torment Malo Gusto on the right side of Chelsea. Antoine Semenyo. He's not been too involved in the game today. I believe strongly that manager Pep Guardiola is going to change his role in the second half. Nico O'Reilly. Manchester City still in possession. Jeremy Doku. Squares it up, is in the box, and Chelsea. Cole Palmer playing some strength there, and danger has been cleared by Andre Santos. Oh, Donnarumma! Down Pedro nearly got Chelsea on the score sheet. But then Donnarumma plays the sweeping role to clear the danger. Well, that was beautiful to see. Donnarumma, what was he doing? Initially intended to step forward, then steps back before coming forward again. That was close for Chelsea. That was a miscalculation from Donnarumma. Jeremy Doku, again, on the far left, attacking Chelsea. It has been Nico O'Reilly. Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez to the rescue. Robert Sanchez to the rescue. It's been an end-to-end so far. That was a cutback from Nico O'Reilly. And Robert Sanchez has to do all the acrobatics to save that. It has been an end-to-end game. First half flying by very quickly. It is 0-0 at Stamford Bridge. Remember, in the last 5 games head-to-head, Manchester City has won 4, 1 draw, no win for Chelsea. Will Chelsea break that curse today? Manchester City in possession. Rancheki, Antoine Semenyo. I can see he tried to step into the middle of the pitch, but then he's playing under instructions, and so he has to draw back to the wings. Rodri. Rancheki. Some beautiful leg overs to Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo back to Cheki. Where Cheki just gave that away to Chelsea, and Chelsea will attack. Estava Willian on the far right. Estava Willian 1-on-2. Whoa! Nearly beat the two Chelsea Manchester City players in Maguire and Jeremy Doku. But then Manchester City is back in possession. Jeremy Doku. Oh, beautiful tackle. Well, what is the referee saying? Beautiful tackle from Andre Santos. And so why is the referee giving a free kick to Manchester City here? Oh, well. Both players, Andre Santos and Jeremy Doku, committed everything. Free kick. Manchester City is be taking shot. Well, Cole Palmer clears the danger at the moment. Chelsea has every single player behind the ball. Manchester City attacking. Can see a lot of Manchester City players around the Chelsea box lacking for any opportunity. Jeremy Doku. Maggie. Bernardo Silva. Back to Maggie. Smack a like button. This is the Boss Time Sports and Show channel. If you are new to the channel, do not hesitate to subscribe. We do football here. The live watch alongs, the reviews, the previews. Until Semenyo. Well, his pass was in. Pedro Neto has been fouled. And we have a yellow card. Yellow card booking to Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo goes into the referee's book. That is not good at all for fantasy players. If you are still in the fantasy league, there is a link in my description. You can join my fantasy league. Antoine Semenyo there. So Antoine Semenyo and Estevan Willian are on yellows at the moment in the game. Long one forward that was intercepted by Matheus Nunes. That was a beautiful one going straight to Marco Cucurella, who was attacking Manchester City's area. Chelsea in possession. Looks like they are in no rush at all at this point. They are in no rush at all. Malo Gusto to Estevan Willian. Estevan Willian has been dispossessed. Nico O'Reilly. Well, Rancheki with a shot. Rancheki with a shot, and Robert Sanchez saves it rightly. That was a one-time shot from Ryan Checky. That was casual from Cole Palmer. Manchester City wrestles possession back. Antoine Semenyo on the far right. Well, Jorel Hato with a foul there on Antoine Semenyo. Saucy wrestles possession away. Under Santos. Well, and quickly Cole Palmer loses possession there. Erling Haaland dropping back to wrestle that ball from him. 4 attempts for both teams. 1 on target for Chelsea. 2 on target for Manchester City at the moment. It is still 0-0. 40 minutes played. Only 5 minutes of regular time remaining. I think Marco Cucurella has been doing very well against Antoine Semenyo. Here, him quiet. Rancheki. Both Antoine Semenyo and Erling Haaland have been quiet so far in the first 40 minutes of the game. Jeremy Doku, he's had a shout and a shot into the area was intercepted. It is a corner kick to Manchester City. Jeremy Doku forcing that corner kick once again. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. This is the Boss Time Sports and Show channel. We do the previews, the reviews, the live watch alongs. We are always here for you. Corner kick taking, and it's been taking short. Ryan check it to Jeremy Doku. That ball was lifted in the box. Did he hit Cole Palmer's arm? I believe strongly that referee will be waiting for give him instructions. Cucurella wrestles possession away. Pedro Neto back to Marco Cucurella. Moises Caicedo has been fouled. Free kick to Chelsea. Free kick to Chelsea in their own box. It is Moises Caicedo who's been fouled. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell. I want to see your thoughts in the comment. Want to see your thoughts in the comment. Moises Caicedo. Andre Santos. Malo Gusto. Willian. Cole Palmer. Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo. Cole Palmer. Malo Gusto, Estevaulian. Estevaulian in the final third is in the ball. So Canedo. Possession has been nicked away from him. Andre Santos. Malo Gusto. Andre Santos. Lifts it into the area. Donnarumma. Donnarumma steps forward to gather that. "43 minutes played. It is still City 0, Chelsea 0 at Stamford Bridge. Jeremy Doku, his pass has been intercepted by Andre Santos. That is a throw into Man City. The left side of Manchester City has been seeing a lot of balls where Nico O'Reilly plays. Both Nico O'Reilly and Jeremy Doku. They've been seeing a lot of balls, more than where we have Antoine Semenyo and Matheus Nunes. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, share the link. It's the Ball Science Sports and Shoe channel. Antoine Semenyo with the ball. Gives it to Kusanov. Rodri. Back to Kusanov. Matheus Nunes. Long one for Erling Haaland, headed away by Chelsea. Jorel Hatu. Ball has been squared back to Andre Santos. Robert Sanchez to Fofana. Whoa. Haaland nearly wrestling possession away for Chelsea, and Chelsea has just given possession away. Ryan Cherki still weighing up his options. Chelsea has every single player behind the ball. Possession given back to Manchester City again. Chelsea are struggling to clear their lines and are struggling to keep possession at this point in time. Jeremy Doku. Ryan Cherki. 1-2. He's looking for space. Matheus Nunes to Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo looking for space to shoot, looking for the angle, and he shot. That was close. And I think there was a deflection on that. And so it is a corner kick to Manchester City. Yes, that ball deflected over Andre Santos. Deflected off Andre Santos. Corner kick. Bernardo Silva is going to effect it. And it is going to be Moises Caicedo has Erling Haaland to mark. Corner kick taken. It was taken to the far post. And it's gone past every single player. I think we have only 1 minute of additional time to be played. And it clearly looks like the first half is going to end in a stalemate 0-0. Smack the like button once again, hit the notification bell, and share the link to the Ball Science Sports and Shoes channel. We have a free kick in favor of João Pedro. Chelsea could have the final say here in this late minute of the first half. Smack the like button. Pedro Neto to effect it. It's been played low. Header. Andre could not hit that on target. And so we have the whistle for the end of the first half. We have the whistle for the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, it is Chelsea 0, Manchester City 0. A goal has been disallowed for Marco Kurela, and that would have put Chelsea ahead. Once again, if you are joining me, let me see you subscribe to the channel and smack the like button. environment. So at the end of the first half, it is 0-0. Marco Cucurella put one past Donnarumma, but then the flag was raised. Later on, VAR confirmed it is an offside. And so not much to talk about in the first half. Quite apart from both Antoine Semenyo having a shout out close to the end of the first half that deflected off Andre Santos. Erling Haaland, I must say, has been quiet in the first half. Football is a game of two halves, and we wait to see what the second half will bring. Yeah, so beautiful people, I welcome you back. The second half is set to get underway, and we have a dual view of the stadium at the moment. I want to confirm the lineup to you for Chelsea, who are playing at home. Stamford Bridge. Robert Sanchez is between the sticks. Marco Cucurella, Joel Hato, Wesley Fofana, Malo Gusto complete the defensive four. Then we have Andre Santos and Moses Caicedo anchoring in the defense. We have Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, Esteva Willian, just behind the striker, who is João Pedro. So again, Enzo Fernandez not involved. For Manchester City, we have Donnarumma between the six. We have Nico O'Reilly, Mark Kusanov, and Matheus Nunes, who are playing in the defensive four. Rodri is playing the lone defensive midfield role. I think that he's been overrun today. I must confirm he's been overrun by Cole Palmer. Then and João Pedro combining actually. Then we have Jeremy Doku, Bernardo Silva, Ryan Cherki, and Antoine Semenyo playing behind the striker Ellen Haaland. I believe strongly that something is going to change actually about this City setup, this City formation. I believe strongly something is going to change for the second half because I believe strongly that Pep Guardiola wouldn't have expected the resistance that Chelsea mounted in the half. And I think that all was due to the fact that Rodri was being overrun. Rodri was misplacing passes in the defensive midfield. And so I think that one of these attackers, Jeremy Doku, Bernardo Silva, Rancheki, Antoine Semenyo, one of them is going to be taken off for a defensive midfielder to come in. The structure of this lineup, I believe strongly that it is going to change in the second half. Yes, so that is what we are expecting. The players are out on the pitch at the moment. It is Cole Palmer who will get us underway for the second half. So here we go. The second half is underway. Cole Palmer plays it very long to Robert Sanchez, who also in turn lobs it long forward. Goes over the touchline for a throw in. First throw in of the second half goes to Manchester City. Liam Rosinia in our pictures here. Throw in taken quickly. Long one forward. And Chelsea on the attack. Possession has been wrestled away. Nico O'Reilly surging forward, and Jeremy Doku has Cole Palmer and Malo Gusto to mark. Bernardo Silva misplaces a pass to Jeremy Doku, and it is a throw into Chelsea. Pep Guardiola looks to be frustrated in his seat. Throw into Chelsea. Malo Gusto effects it and takes it straight to Manchester City. Andre Santos looks to have cleared his lines, but City are back in possession. No, Erling Haaland. Well, Jorel Hato was there to block that shot. Jorel Hato. The shot was actually going on target. Erling Haaland in very great position there to break the deadlock. Andre Santos looks to be everywhere on the pitch. Antoine Semenyo now on the far right. A shot! Ryan Cherki with a shot to the far post. He is deflected and he wins a corner kick. First corner kick of the game goes to Manchester City. 48 minutes played. First corner kick to Manchester City. Oh, that was a poor corner kick and a poor clearance. poor corner kick and a poor clearance. Another corner kick. This time round is been taken short. Jeremy Doku. Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer has to be careful there. Video assistant referee says there is nothing in that, no penalty. Clearance from Robert Sanchez. Maggie to Rodri. Kusanov. Rodri. Manchester City are back in possession. Matheus Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Ryan Cherki. Surging forward, a shot. Jorel Hatu was at hand to block that shot. It is another corner kick to Manchester City. Corner kick taken, headed away, danger cleared, and Chelsea only managed to clear their lines. Manchester City are quickly back in possession, and they will launch another wave of attack. Ryan Cherki. This time round looks like Manchester City has scored. Manchester City has scored a goal. But it looks like Manchester City has scored a goal. Antoine Semenyo. Lifted, and it is Nico O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly, who put Manchester City ahead. It is 0-1 O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly put ahead. It is 0-1 at Stamford Bridge. And the gap has been closed at the moment to 6 points. At the top of the table. Smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Nico O'Reilly, the difference maker at Stamford Bridge at the moment. We have a throw in to Chelsea. A long one forward by Robert Sanchez. Manchester City. Manchester City have put a nail in Chelsea's coffin. This goal from Nico O'Reilly is a very, very huge goal because it damages the aspirations of Chelsea qualifying for a Champions League place. Antoine Semenyo there nearly putting the game to bed. So, as earlier said, it is a very huge goal. Damages Chelsea's aspirations for a Champions League place and closes the gap on the title race. Marco Corella has received a yellow card and gone into the referee's book for dissent. What kind of feeling are you having now as a Chelsea fan? So clearly, Manchester City has got the upper hand now, and Chelsea has all players behind the. Manchester City has some freedom, at least. Matthias Nunes sends it across to Erling Haaland, and it's been headed out by Wesley Fofana. It's been headed out by Wesley Fofana. "56 minutes played. And looks like Manchester City are putting this game to bed very quickly. The second goal has been scored. It is McGahey. McGahey who scores the second goal for Manchester City. McGahey scores the second goal for Manchester City. McGahey scores the second goal for Manchester City at Stamford Bridge. It is Chelsea 0, Manchester City 2. Game is being quickly put to bed. The defenders of Manchester City. First goal was scored by Nico O'Reilly, and the second one by McGahey. I told you in the first half, I have seen on many occasions McGahey moving very high up the pitch. That second goal makes a huge difference in this match. So will Chelsea be protesting against the owners or against the manager? We wait to see. João Pedro gives away possession to Doku. Manchester City are back in possession. And it's been all City in the second half. João Pedro surging forward. And Chelsea, well, ball has been nicked off him. And City are quickly back in possession. Beautiful lob over the top. Moses Caicedo commits a foul there close to the final third of Chelsea. And that was in favor of Ryan Cherki. Are down at the moment. I want to see your thoughts. Jeremy Doku. Nico O'Reilly for cross, Erling Haaland. Rodri to Jeremy Doku. Magehi. Doku, Rodri. O'Reilly for cross, Doku. And Chelsea wins a free kick on the edge of their box. That was a misplaced pass from Cole Palmer. He's been out in the second half, missing in action. Cole Palmer. Manchester City are bossing it at the moment. Oh. Nico O'Reilly is down on the turf. Pep Guardiola in our pictures there having a word with Erling Haaland. Nico O'Reilly is back on his feet. Looks to be good to go. It looks like Nico O'Reilly is subbed off. Nico O'Reilly has been subbed off. So it is Ryan Ednori who has come in his place. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell. If you are new to the channel, don't hesitate to subscribe. 64 minutes played. Chelsea wrestle possession in the final third. Cole Palmer. Christopher William to Cole Palmer. And Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto has just given possession away. Jeremy Doku will attack. It is 4 versus 4. Now 5 versus 4. Jeremy Doku, Ednori. And Andre Santos wins a free kick for Chelsea. Substitution coming in for Chelsea, and it is Garnacho. Alessandra Garnacho is preparing to come into the free. Possession goes back to Manchester City. McGehee, the scorer of one of the goals, the second one. Gay. Beautiful defense splitting pass and goalkeeper. Robert Sanchez goes down in quick time to stop any danger. Moises Caicedo gives it to Andre Santos. Now we have João Pedro. Chelsea will attack. Marco Cucurella. A shot. Cole Palmer. That was some deflection. He does to get something on that ball. And so it deflected over the bar. Corner kick to Chelsea. Corner kick taken. That was punched out by Donnarumma. Chelsea, Cole Palmer. Oh! And Cole Palmer, that ball went out of play, and so it is a goal kick to Manchester City. Romeo Lavia and Alessandra Garnacho are being prepared to be subbed in for Chelsea. It is Andre Santos out for Romeo Lavia and Esteva William out for Garnacho. And I think the final nail in the coffin for Chelsea has been hit. And the goal has been scored at Stamford Bridge. Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku is the scorer of that goal. Possession was wrestled away from Moises Caicedo in no time at all to slot that one in past Robert Sanchez. So it is Chelsea 0, Manchester City 3. Jeremy Doku has played very, very well today, I must say. Jeremy Doku has played very well and he deserves a goal. He's been very outstanding today. First goal was scored by Nico O'Reilly, second goal by Maggie, both defenders. And then now Jeremy Doku has scored a third. Chelsea are being torn apart here at Stamford Bridge. That was close from João Pedro. That was close. Sumptuous delivery from Cole Palmer. João Pedro got his head on it, but well, Gehi got a touch on it. Now, Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with a cross to the far post, headed out by Matas Nunes. A shot from Caicedo. Remember, Caicedo gave out that third goal to Manchester City on a silver platter. Pedro Neto has just given out possession. Cole Palmer. Cucurella with a shot! That was inches wide. That was inches wide. I think at this moment, Chelsea are only looking for a consolation goal. "72 minutes played. And it is still Chelsea 0, Manchester City 3. Erling Haaland. Give the ball to Cole Palmer. Now Pedro. And Cole Palmer give possession away. Now Pedro for shot. It was blocked by Rodri. But then Chelsea are back in possession and they'll launch another wave of attack from the back. Fofana. Moises Caicedo. Back to Fofana. Kustanov able to wrestle possession away from Chelsea. Now Maggie. Long one to Jeremy Doku. Can he control? Yes, he does. Jeremy Doku gives it to Ed Norrie. Bernardo Silva. Maggie. Back to Doku. Maggie. A shot. Kusanov with a powerful shot outside the box. Goes inches wide. 76 minutes played. It is still Chelsea 0, Manchester City 3. Substitution is coming in for Manchester City. Jeremy Doku has been withdrawn. Foden, Savino are subbed in. Doku and Cheki out. Chelsea are chasing the game at the moment. Down by 3 goals. And so I believe strongly anything they can get from here on is a consolation goal because Manchester City looks so good in the second half. Manchester City are looking so good. Remy Doku has been taken out. Nico O'Reilly has been taken out. 2 of the goal scorers. We have Maggie who has scored the 3rd one in at the moment. Phil Foden has been brought in. Savino has been brought in. Fofana gives it to Jorel Hatu. By Moises Caicedo, who gave out the ball for the 3rd goal to be scored. Manchester City back in possession. and Norrie was drifted into the middle of the park. Fofana able to intercept that ball. Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo with a shot, and that is over the bar. Antoine Semenyo has drifted onto the left side of the pitch. And so we are sure to see him cutting in on a strong foot in the rest of the game. Ball well defended by Manchester City. And so they will build from the back again. Meanwhile, Chelsea are preparing some substitution. Well, Semenyo, that was a team. Was it a pass? It is a pass on goal. And Robert Sanchez had no problem with that at all. Antoine Semenyo, seen drifting to the left side of the pitch, has had 2 shots already. Remember, I told you Erling Haaland has been silent throughout the match, and he's still silent. We have not seen much of him. Remember, Chelsea were defeated by Everton 3-0 in our last Premier League game. And now we are suffering another 3-0 here at home. Dario Esugo will be coming in for Chelsea. Meanwhile, Bernardo Silva is being withdrawn. Bernardo Silva is subbed off for Man City, and it is Kovacic, former Chelsea player, coming in his place. Kovacic. Liam Delap is on our pictures. Is prepared to come in, and it is João Pedro who makes way for Liam Delap. Caicedo has been withdrawn for Esugo. Garnacho. Kupama. Back to Garnacho. Garnacho to Cucurella. Romeo Lavia lift this one into the area. Ooh. That was a good save from Donnarumma. Marco Cucurella attacking the box again. Oh, that was an instinctive save from Donnarumma. Reflex one for that matter. Cucurella, who's already had a goal disallowed by VAR, put that one on target, and Donnarumma had to be at his best to save that ball. Malo Gusto wins a free kick close to the edge of the box. This is a very, very promising position for Chelsea to score a free kick. This is very, very close. This is very, very close. This free kick position is very, very inviting, I must tell you. It is very close to the edge of the box. And it is Kopama who's going to take it. Kopama. Kopama to take it. Kopama. Referee whistles. Oh! The wall does its job perfectly well, and the rest was picked up by Donnarumma. But actually, Kopama was putting that ball on the goalkeeper. I thought he would lift that ball over the goalkeeper and put in the other side of the goalpost. Erling Haaland. Good tackle from Dario Isugo. Rest of possession away from Erling Haaland. Semenyo. Felfode. Ednori. And Ednori wins a corner kick. 5 minutes of normal time remaining to play. This game has been put to bed long ago. Corner kick taken. Sevino. Manchester City. At the moment, looks to be running down the clock. Kovacic. And Norrie wins another corner for Manchester City. And Chelsea fans Haaland. Through into Manchester City. Erling Haaland has been very, very quiet today. Crossing. And Fofana wins a free kick against Erling Haaland in the box. Chelsea are making another substitution, and it looks like Jorel Hatu. It is Malo Gusto rather who is being withdrawn. Malo Gusto for Achampong. Malo Gusto out, Achampong in. Malo Gusto has had a tough afternoon against Jeremy Doku. I told you from the beginning, Jeremy Doku tormented Malo Gusto very much. Chelsea, I must tell you, have been well beaten today. Even the clean sheet should tell you how well Chelsea has been beaten. Champon does well defending there against Sebeyo. Sefino with a cross goes to the far post, and Adnori is there. Makihi, Kovacic. Oh, Makihi could not get to that. And 90 minutes of additional time has been exhausted, and we are into additional time. Throw in for Chelsea. Kusanov surging forward. He's being urged by the supporters to shoot. Phil Foden, Haaland, and Manchester City are appealing for a penalty. Erling Haaland, Manchester City still has the ball. And Maguire wrestles possession away. Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto on the far right. Marco Cucurella, Garnacho, Cucurella, Cole Palmer, where Champon has just been caught offside. Adnori. The cross into the area, flicked by Haaland. Sevino. Nunes, Haaland, and the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez was well positioned there to grab that. Corner kick to Manchester City. And Chelsea wins a free kick in their own box. Game will be drawing to a close any moment from now. So it is a yellow card. Who commits a foul in the middle of the park. And that is the final whistle. Final whistle blows. And at the end of the game, it is Chelsea 0, Manchester City 3. Nico O'Reilly with the first goal. Maggie scoring the second. And Jeremy Doku scoring the third. And it was a roller coaster for Manchester City today. Thank you for joining me in this live watch along. I don't take you for granted at all. So I see you for another watch along. Stay blessed and bye for now.